Well, Japanese people like to take lessons. We want to cultivate our mind. We study English conversation, piano, ballet, cooking, painting, poem reading, singing, and so on. Well, the situation was almost the same in the Edo era. There were many private schools where people learned various subjects. What do you think? Even making and drinking tea can be a good subject to learn. It has reached the level of philosophy shared and enjoyed by many people in the world. It seems anything can be a good subject to learn. If you have some space, good reasons to learn, and a convincing teacher, it was possible to start our lesson. Hey, Seiyan. Hey, Kiko, what do you want? Well, I want you to come to one place with me. Where do you want to take me? I want you to come to a lesson with me. A lesson? Give me a break. I'm sick of seeing you taking lessons. Do you remember the first time? You took me to a dancing lesson. The first lesson was Yakko-san. It was the easiest. Anybody can do it. It was such a simple movement. But you couldn't do it. Unbelievable. Everyone started to laugh. The teacher stared at me with her angry look. I felt so embarrassed. I ran away. Ha ha, Seiyan. I quit that lesson. Of course you should quit it. The next lesson was shamisen. The first step was so easy. Chin tong shan. Such an easy phrase. Children can do it easily, but you couldn't. The teacher told you to pick one string each time, but you always picked 2 or 3 strings at the same time. The teacher kept shouting, 1 string at a time, 1 string at a time, but you always picked 3 strings at the same time. The teacher got tired and angry so soon. I got really embarrassed. Ha ha, Seiyan. I quit that too. Of course you should quit it. The next lesson was the lesson of Joruri, storytelling of Bunraku. The teacher told you to read a really popular easy phrase. You got really excited, but didn't listen to the teacher and kept shouting. The teacher stopped teaching, but you're still shouting. Then what happened? A police officer came in. He said he heard unusually loud shouting and thought something bad must have happened. What kind of voice do you have? Ha ha, Seiyan. I quit that lesson. Of course, it was good that you quit it. What was worse was the next lesson you took. You started learning judo, didn't you? Well, I didn't go to see your lesson because I didn't want to get hurt. When I saw you on the bridge a few days later, I asked you if you were still taking judo lessons. You smiled and suddenly said that you would throw a gangster-looking guy coming toward us into the river. I said you shouldn't do it, but you started run towards the guy, shouted, "Dah!" Then I had a splash. I thought, what a terrible thing you had done. I felt sorry for the guy, but when I looked on the bridge, the guy was there. Then I had a splash. Then I heard your voice from the river shouting, "Help!" Well, I explained to the guy that you are a little unique guy. I apologized to him for you. Then I asked someone to pick you up from the water. Ha ha, Seiyan. I quit that too. Of course. Well, Kiko, I will never go to see your lessons. I won't go. I don't want to be bothered. I will never go. Come on, Seiyan, my friend. Only one more time. There won't be the next one. Please, I feel tense when a friend is not nearby. Please, I want you to come. So, what are you learning this time? Yawning. What? Yawning. what is yawning? Don't you know yawning? The only yawning I know is what naturally happens to you when you're sleepy or bored. That's right, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Are you going to learn yawning? One good thing about you is that your parents have already been dead. If they are alive now, they will be very sad about their son. Why do you have to learn such a thing? Yawning comes out naturally. But the teacher says he will take money out of teaching yawning. There must be something different from ordinary yawning. Come on, Seiyan. Can you see the sign over there? Where? Right. It says yawning gym. I'm surprised there are so many jobs in the world. They teach yawning there. Okay, go by yourself. Come on, Seiyan. Please, I want you to come. This is last. Please. Okay. When you enter and start training, I'll go home, okay? Only beginning. Thank you. Let's go. Here, good afternoon. Yes, who is this? Hi, I heard you teach yawning here. I came here to learn it. Wow, I'm surprised such a young man wants to learn this quiet and modest art. Just come in here. Oh, your friend too? No, he just accompanied me. He just wants to see the lesson. Is it okay? Oh, of course, you can just sit here. So, master, the yawning you teach, is it what naturally happens to you when you are sleepy or bored? You are talking about wasted yawning. No, there are so many forms of yawning which are much more meaningful and filled with artistic flavor. Wow, are there so many kinds of yawning? Well, I categorize them into 3 levels: beginning, intermediate, and advanced levels. There are so many other forms of yawning depending on the season or opportunity. Yawning of the New Year, yawning of the midsummer days, yawning at a wedding, yawning at a funeral, yawning when you make poetry, yawning when you are fishing. There are countless types of yawning. Wow, that's great. Tell me one specific type of yawning. Okay, well, for a beginner like you, how about late night bath yawning? What kind of yawning is late night bath yawning? Well, when you work so hard and get home late, your family members have already taken a bath. You are the last person to take a bath. Some heat is left at the burner, but not much. You don't want your wife to add any more firewood. The water is not hot enough, but you just settle for the not so hot temperature. When you soak yourself in the tub, you slowly warm up and your fatigue of the day is slowly released. When you look out of the window, you will see the full moon shining in the lonely night sky. You will think, wow, what a great view of the moon. Then naturally, oh, 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 oh. This is the late night bath yawning. Wow, is that facial expression necessary? Oh, it's part of it. That's great. But I want to try something more interesting. Interesting? Okay. How about lonesome cherry viewing yawning? In spring, you go see cherry blossoms. When others are having fun, singing and dancing under cherry trees, you are alone enjoying full bloom of cherry blossoms. You're drinking sake alone, wondering why they can't enjoy this perfect beauty quietly. Then, oh, 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 oh. This is lonesome cherry viewing yawning. How about, let's see, the midsummer beach yawning. When you are walking along the beach, looking at the horizon, you feel as if you are a bird flying over the beach. Then naturally, you yawn satisfied with the peacefulness. Oh, 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 very difficult. Wow, that's very great. I'm impressed. But master, I like to play shogi, Japanese chess. Is there a kind of yawning for playing shogi? Well, there is a kind of yawning for shogi, but it's quite advanced. You might find it really difficult. But as you are the first student of this gym, I will teach you the yawning of shogi specially for you. Thank you very much. How can I do that? Well, when you play shogi, you often have to wait some time until your friend moves one of his pieces. Sometimes you have to wait a long time. Sometimes it happens quite frequently. You look at your friend's face, your friend is thinking seriously. You think you have already won, your friend has no chance to win, but he still makes you wait. You decide to light up your tobacco. Well, do I have to wait more? It's okay to play shogi sometimes, but as he makes me wait for so long, I'm bored. Oh, I'm bored. Oh, Master, are you serious? Okay, I can do it. I already know what to say. It's a piece of cake, so I smoke and do it, right? I have already won. Do I have to wait more? It's okay to play shogi sometimes, but as he makes me wait so long, I'm bored. Oh, I'm bored. Action! Why do you sneeze? You should yawn. I know. A kind of hay fever. I know what to say. Okay, just let me try again. Okay? I have already won. Do I have to wait more? It's okay to play shogi sometimes, but as he makes me wait so long, I'm bored. Oh, I'm bored. Ha ha ha. That's not yawning. You can't yawn that way. You know, the yawning comes from Zen Buddhism. Okay? You need a peaceful mind. You can't learn anything if you are restless. Okay, do just like this. Take a slow and light puff. I have already won. Do I have to wait more? It's okay to play shogi sometimes, but as he makes me wait for so long, I'm bored. Oh, I'm bored. Oh. Wow, those two must be stupid. How can they be so serious about such a thing? Yawning comes from Zen Buddhism? Zen priests would be angry to hear this. Well, they may be happy teaching and learning what they like, but what about me? Waiting while this is going on? It's me who is bored. Oh, I'm so bored. Wow, your friend is a great yawning master. Thank you very much.